Hi, and welcome again to Recovery with Ike. This is day 5, talking and dealing with gambling addiction. First of all, thank you again for all of my team, to all the people that have reached out. It's been an amazing journey. I'm loving the responses. I'm loving the feedback. Today, I just want to go in and talk about attachment and the addict being attached to the wrong things. Now, I believe that the addiction comes from the attachment to a substance. Yeah, that's the simplicity of it, or to a behavior. But and you might say, all right, just let it go. But it's not as easy as just let it go, because that behavior has become the addiction, and it's the attachment to the outcome of that behavior. So, for example, an attachment to the relief that someone gets from drinking, or the confidence that they get from drinking, or in gambling, an attachment to the emotional roller coaster that goes with gambling. And look, that's what happens. That's what it is. And it's about understanding your life's purpose. Because once you attach to your life's purpose, do you see what I'm saying? But if you're attached to something that's positive, then it's almost plain sailing. So, for example, it's like having a mission statement. Yeah, for those people in business, your company, your business will have to have a mission statement, and it's just a clear, succinct statement that your business does. So, for example, Google. Their mission statement is to organize all of the information of the world and make it easily accessible, readily available. Your life too can have a mission statement. Now, it might be that it's to bring joy to the world or something. And often, well, I've definitely heard, and I can admit, I've probably been the person who's had this as a mission statement. My mission is to make more money. It's not a mission statement, because money itself is a means, and it's what you're going to do with that money. Or my purpose is to be happy. There can't be a purpose. Happiness is a means. What are you going to do with that happiness? And that's the thing that you attach to. Because if you're attached to being happy, and you're happy having a bet, then that's the attachment. You can attach to a negative behavior. But if it's about bringing value to the world, then by attaching to that, you're attaching to something that's positive, that's taking you in a direction. Now, the thing is as we've been in lockdown, I've seen a lot of cases where people haven't got that distraction. You're not going to work, you're not going to the pub or going to the gym or going for a swim or whatever it is. You're locked down, you're in. So you've got that time where you're sitting down by yourself. And that can be a trigger, because there is often that restless discomfort, that dis-ease within the addict, when they are sitting alone, or when they do have that downtime, which is why they then revert to their addiction. Why a gambler will feel that there is a necessity to have a game online, to play. The thing is you can't outrun this. Yeah, it's an addiction. You just can't outrun it. You have to deal with it. You have to face up to it, and you have to deal with it. And it's an addiction when the behavior becomes addictive. So it's more than that. It's something that happens before the behavior. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's that spiritual malady, that hole, that emptiness inside, which often then leads to a behavior, which then leads to an addiction. And by adopting that behavior, let's say drinking or gambling, and making that be your go-to crutch when you're feeling that dis-ease, that irritable restlessness, when you're alone and sitting down, that is a surefire route to an addiction. I spoke about you can't outrun it. Yeah, often you'll find an addict will say, block themselves from gaming sites or change locations, called geographicals. They think, oh, this town's messing me up, or this relationship is what's causing me a problem, or it's those friends or this job or whatever else it may be. It's not that. It's inside of you. And there was a saying that someone said to me once. It was, everywhere you go, there you are. I thought, when that was said to me, that was a beautiful saying. Everywhere you go, there you are. What it's saying there is you can't outrun it, because wherever you go, you will be there. You will be there with your same dis-ease, your discomfort, your irritable, restless self. And even if you've taken the substance, say, away, say gambling, you might break your phone, or not break your phone, let's not go extreme. You might block yourself from the gaming sites. You'll often see that addiction manifest in another way. So a gambler might then turn to a sex addict, or to a drug addict, or an alcoholic, or do you know what I mean? Something like that. And you'll find with an addict, the behavior is what the issue is, and they will change addiction. They will have multiple addictions. It's not usually one. And it's because there's that spiritual hole. We're going to discuss that in more detail over the next 2 days, and we're going to look at the way of recovery. And that's why I say this is about being spiritual, understanding your spirit and living your purpose, finding your purpose and living your purpose. They say that the two greatest days in your life are the day you're born and the day you find your purpose. And that day when you find your purpose is a day of elation. It's a day of so much joy. It's a day that you become one with yourself. It's like you reunite, you remember. Look at the word. You reunite yourself. Your conscious and subconscious start to work together, and you feel this surge of energy, that this perpetual motion towards, making things better, making the world better, and your life becomes fulfilled, and it draws you away from addiction. You could say that because the thing is the world is the world. Things are going to happen. People die. Look at what's going on with coronavirus, and there are people losing their lives. And there's no way that you're going to find an answer to that. It's not, oh, they lost their lives because of X. Finding your purpose and dealing with your spirit isn't about finding the answer to the things. It's about being able to let go of the things and know where you position yourself within the universe. So look, over the next 2 days, we're going to focus a little bit more on the recovery from an addiction, especially a gambling addiction. If there is anyone out there who feels they may be suffering from this, please reach out to us, reach out to me, even if you just watch this video. Subscribe, click notification. We're going to talk about what you can do. We're going to point you to a few resources that can assist you in overcoming the addiction, and we're going to talk about a bit more about the spirituality and the methods that you can use to reignite your spirit and reconnect with your inner wisdom. And we're going to really drill down on some of that, and I'm hoping that you can all get something from this. For now, love you all. God bless you.